could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. Hopes and dreams, every morning. You can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. You know you could.
What an exciting start to this year this is. It is time to open up for a number of amazing Enactus projects taking place in African countries. From early stage to advanced projects, the action is right here. This opportunity is for you. This is Action with Africa, a new initiative to help achieve critical global goals. With that, hey everyone, I am Flo Ambrosius, your host for today. Don't go anywhere, buckle up, this is going to be a good one, I promise. Coming up, the announcement of the winners of the 77-second film challenge. A huge thank you at this point to all the participating teams supporting the amazing resources in Africa. We're going to present and award those top 10 films here shortly. And of course, we'll be talking to some of the teams as well, which I'm really looking forward to. The teams who at this point have no idea about what's coming. So that should be surprising and fun as well. And speaking of surprises, ladies and gentlemen, we will be giving out an extra award today as well to a selected team. So that's good news too. And in other good news, we would like you to know that funders have come together to provide our winning teams with a huge boost, giving out a total of 18,000 euros awarded in project funding because they truly believe in investing in students who use the power of entrepreneurial action to shape a better and more sustainable world. It's pretty cool, right? Alrighty, all that and way more is on the way just around the corner. But before we get started, let's say hello to the rest of the world. And you guys all know the pandemic is still going on. Also here, obviously, in Germany, which also means that we are being extremely careful today here during our live stream. There are not going to be too many studio guests here. And like I said, we're being very careful. But, and that's the good news, the situation seems to be a little better in some other countries. And we are so happy to see that there are actually watch parties going on right now. So greetings to the Enactus family. Good to see you guys. There seems a lot going on. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. And, well, hope to see you soon live and in person, which would be nice as well, obviously. So, people, let's get this party started and introduce you to some of our guests, and we are very happy to have them. Joining us this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the president of Enactus Germany, Klaus Peter Meier, and he's actually here, which is so good. Hey there, good to see you, Mr. Meier. Thank you so much for your time. And also, Jochen Flasbarth joins our opening session as well. He is State Secretary in the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the BMZ. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Flasbarth. Good to see you.
Hi. Hi there.
Hey there. Before we talk about your role in the initiative, and Mr. Meier, I know it's been and it will be a very, very supportive one. Let's talk about Enactus and the idea behind Action with Africa. Why don't you guide us through?
Okay, let me talk a little bit about Enactus. Hopefully, most of the people watching know that. However, as we learned, for you it was new, so let's get started.
I have to admit that's very true. But I'm learning every day, you know, learn a little something new every day.
And that's perfect,
yeah.
No question. So, what is Enactus? Enactus is a non-political, non-profit global network of business leaders, of academic leaders, and mostly out of students who have one target: to make that world a better life, to make that world better. How do we do that? We engage the next generation of entrepreneurial leaders, our students, to use innovation and entrepreneurial methods to improve the world and hopefully also the life of others sustainably. Enactus is not about ideas only. It is about impact. Believe it or not, in the world there are 72,000 students who are active in Enactus in 35 countries in 1,700 different teams and universities. In Germany, which is founded a bit later, we are today 1,700 students in 32 universities out of 20 different faculties. And last but not least, let's look at Africa. Even in Africa, we have 20,000 students in 10 countries who are eager to change the world in their respective continent. Enactus students, and that is for me the most impressive number, are working more than 7 million voluntary hours in order to drive their projects. With that, they're improving the life of 1 million people per annum. And the initiatives and the startups generate turnover of more than $100 million. Enactus is based on the UN global goals for sustainability and contributes as a respective partner to achieving, hopefully, these goals. Now, let's talk about Action for Africa, right?
Let's do it.
Action with Africa is a joint initiative of the BMZ, the GEZ, and Enactus. And what do we want? We want to initiate and execute projects across Africa which fulfill 4 criteria. One is it should activate the civil society. Secondarily, it should really generate jobs which are well paid. Thirdly, it should help to overcome the corona crisis. And last but not least, it should contribute to really make the sustainable targets more achievable. For the kickoff session, we have invited projects from African countries in Germany to basically compete in front of a jury of 90 people out of 11 countries. Just for perspective, 6 of the judges are coming from Germany. So we are looking very carefully that the balance between the countries is well managed so that we can generate the real winners out of that. They can win, as you have said, prizes of up to 18,000, but it is only the startup of the real Action with Africa challenge, which will start today, and where we will invite all teams of the world to participate and generate projects and execute projects which fulfill the 4 criteria I've mentioned before. I'm quite sure that the stimulus which can go out of here will hopefully fascinate a few other people to contribute and help to achieve these targets.
Mm-hmm. And you already mentioned, Mr. Meier, how supportive the federal ministry, the BMZ, really is. Mr. Flasbarth, why Action with Africa? Why are the, let's say, African countries so important from the ministry's perspective?
Thanks, and hello to everybody in the studio, but also out there in Africa. Yes, Africa, I mean, it's quite obvious. It's our neighboring continent, and we feel a lot of responsibility to cooperate with the African continent, with the African countries, and to enhance the situation and the life conditions for people in Africa. Mr. Meier talked about the global SDGs, the 2030 agenda, which is basically, in a nutshell, that we want to achieve by 2030 that everyone on the world will have a good life. And we all know that we are far away from this situation, and comparing Europe with Africa, the inequality could not be higher, and that is unacceptable. So we have to cooperate with our African partners to allow a better life also on the African continent. And that has to be much more than to do it by funding, by donations. What we want to do is to enhance the capacity of the people in Africa to build up their lives in a better way. And that is why I was so excited when I learned about the African Action for Africa initiative from Enactus. I want to applaud Enactus, but more than that, I want to applaud those who are participating in the challenge. And I think we will see, as announced, some very exciting ideas this afternoon.
Jochen Flasbarth is applauding you guys, which is a great signal at this point. Also, the support. Thank you for that moment, and thank you for the support. Obviously, we're excited to see the results of the 77-second film challenge. Should we kick it off, Mr. Meier?
Do that.
I think we should do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to learn more about you, about your ideas, and watch the first 77-second films. A jury of 90 people from 15 countries looked at all the entries and chose these films to be among the top 10. Let's start with number 10 and number 9. Both of these projects will be awarded with 500 euros each.
Hey, you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
The water hyacinth, also known as the Nile rose, was said to be cultivated on the Nile as a decoration to beautify the mighty river. Time has proven that beauty has a cost. This rose was an economical and ecological burden to many regions of the world, but by studying this plant, we found out how to build a profitable, sustainable, and scalable project. Project Cellulose has successfully manufactured an extraction system producing 3 products with a zero waste objective. According to our business model, 1 ton of this flour yields 550 kilograms of cellulose that is 76% pure, meeting international standards, and over 40,000 liters of liquid fertilizer that enhances crop growth rate by 25%, and finally producing 200 kilograms of organic feed that has 18% more protein and 15% more fiber than regular feed. This project has empowered over 31,000 lives, achieving 11 SDGs and working on a blueprint towards developing a social enterprise, partnering with 3 local and 4 governmental entities, generating a profit margin of 24%. We are working towards empowering over 30 countries, changing the lives of millions worldwide, creating a massive economical impact across the world.
Hey, you could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
Being a number 1 producer in the continent is a high rise to any country, but the truth is, the higher the production, the greater the waste, and without waste management, the problem manifests itself into multiple forms. In 2021, Egypt ranked first in rice and potato production in Africa, leaving behind a tremendous amount of valuable resources that were believed to be waste. And this is where Enactus taught us to step in. We managed to extract 3 organic components highly required in the market from rice straw, with 35% lower cost, and reshaped wasted peels into biomedical substance called pectin, creating a zero waste harvest season and maintaining 16 of the SDGs. This is a story to tell our grandchildren. Tell them that the pharaohs did not only build the Egyptian civilization, they led the way to generations behind them. Generations who think, plan, process, and develop. Enactus reminded us of our innovative ancestors and gave us the push to be great again, to have a head for business and a heart for the world, leaving our own impact, moving from despair to hope, to better health, a better environment, and a better future, comes the role of Enactus.
Smart, sustainable solutions are just one idea away. Isn't that great? 2 great examples of taking entrepreneurial action for others. Congrats on a great achievement to 2 great teams from Egypt, that is, October 6 University and BIS Helwan University. Your projects will be awarded with 500 euros each, helping you to take that next step within your project. And Mr. Meier is applauding, which is so nice. Hey guys, very good to see you. This one real quick. How did you like the film challenge? Was that fun at all?
Okay, yes. The challenge was very interesting. It took us a little bit of a challenge in order to fit in the time frame of the 1 minute and 17 seconds. So it was a bit of a challenge, in order to fit all the information, because our project was basically based on a 12-minute, story of how we managed to face the Nile Rose problem. So it was a bit of a challenge, and it was a bit actually of an exciting opportunity that we had to face in order to come up with this result.
And the excitement is also on the side of the BMZ. Mr. Flasbarth, would you like to address those guys real quick?
Yeah, Of course, and congratulations to number 10 and number 9. And very interesting to see. I can understand the challenge that was just described to put everything into 77 seconds, and I was very impressed from both of the projects that even in 77 seconds you can get an understanding what it is all about. And if I may underline, what I also like, that it works with the resources of the continent, so that you do not need the resources from others, and build up on that sustainable solution. Congrats, very impressed.
Congrats from my side as well. And one last one to the Bishelwan University. Did you have any difficulties on the way, let's say from the start? What was your challenge?
Yes, most of the challenges, it was all about the timing.
Yeah.
It was like 7 seconds. It was so hard to put it, all the work that we've done in this little time, but we tried to focus on the passion and, the helping of people that we did. So yes, we managed to do it.
Well, thanks again and congratulations on a great achievement. 500 euros each. Take care and good luck on the way. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Klaus-Peter Meier from Enactus Germany and State Secretary Jochen Flasbarth are still with us. Having watched those first 2 films, does that provide even more confidence on your side, for the potential and the success?
Absolutely. I could talk hours about projects of Enactus, and I can tell you my family normally says, stop it, please. So that is the enthusiasm which normally comes over, and I got so many new ideas normally by watching.
Right.
Great.
And Mr. Meier, this is interesting, and we haven't talked about it. How did the Action with Africa idea come to life? How did things get started?
It's a very, very funny story, because our students actively participated in the youth forum of the BMZ and got noticed, most probably. On the other side, we invited representatives of the BMZ and the GIZ to act as judges in our big competitions. And the feedback I got, and I write it down, they said they were impressed by the passion, they were impressed by the energy, the commitment and the engagement of the students, and also by the impact of the project. So finally, we sit together and created Action with Africa.
Klaus-Peter Meier and Jochen Flasbarth. That was very, very inspiring. Thank you so much for the support to the BMZ, and thank you so much on a, let's say, great initiative. Thank you. And we would thank you, Mr. Flasbarth. Take care and talk to you soon. And we would like to move on with some more great ideas as Action with Africa continues. These are number 8 to 6 of our top 10 77-second films.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
Plastic water bags from LDPEs are the most used packaging for potable drinking water in Nigeria. But once the water is out and the plastic water bags discarded, they find their way into gutters, landfills, and water bodies, causing much harm after doing so much good. We started Pop Industries, where we make valuable products from waste plastics. Our flagship product is the Pop Polish, which is tackling the problem of these plastic water bags by converting the plastics into wax, substituting the conventional paraffin wax used in shoe polish production. With this, we're completely removing these plastics from our environment and making a cleaner earth. With a capacity of 2,000 cans a month and increasing, we're bringing Pop into the market at an affordable price, giving everyone a chance to help green the earth and get value at the same time. Pop Industries aim to inspire and accelerate plastic upcycling so that more businesses and government agencies will key into income and job creation through upcycling while making meaningful impact. Pop Industries is creating a reality where the life cycle of plastics can be fully complete. Pop is a piece of empathy, passion, and love for Earth.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
In Nigeria, 3 in 10 girls do not have access to sanitary pads due to its high cost. Out of necessity, they resort to unhygienic alternatives such as newspapers, leaves, clothes, and other materials, which causes irritation and other reproductive health challenges like cervical cancer. for a product that is expensive and out of reach of poor people. It is worrisome that this product takes about 400 to 800 years to decompose. With the drive to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations, we created PayPal, a social enterprise providing eco-friendly, affordable, hygienic and plastic-free sanitary pad made from an agricultural waste, banana fiber. Within 4 months, we have produced and sold over 7,000 packs of PayPal sanitary pad, boosted class attendance for schoolgirls, restoring their hope of becoming doctors, lawyers and engineers.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
Malaria, a disease that 400,000 people die from every year. One of the most affected areas globally is our first target region, Togo, where only 11% of the population protect themselves against an infection. What are the reasons for this? First, conventional means of protection require a change in behavior. Second, they are too expensive. The solution? Mouffance. Mouffance is our anti-malaria mosquito repellent body lotion. In 4 years of R&D, we have developed our high-quality formula and scientifically confirmed a protection of 3.5 hours. Perfect to cover the most dangerous time from sunset till bedtime. And why a body lotion? 76% of the population in our target region Togo use a body lotion every day, mostly in the evening after showering. As a result, Mouffance can easily be integrated into people's daily routines without any change of habits. Even better, we offer it at a price 70% lower than that of our competitors to ensure affordability for everyone. This year, we have trained 10 employees, produced and sold more than 200 lotions locally in Togo, and thereby protected more than 580 people from malaria. Next year, we're going to scale up our production and develop a multinational social franchise system to achieve our vision of a world where no one has to die from malaria.
I just can't believe how creative you guys are. Congrats to 3 really great projects from Nigeria, and I hope I get this right. Ahmadu Bello University, also from Nigeria, Tai Solarin University of Education, and from Germany, the University of Mannheim. I get that right. That's easy for me. Guys, congratulations. 500 euros for each project. Guys, what are the next steps? Yeah, big applause from our side as well. A question to you guys. What are your next steps going to be in your project?
Next step, the second question.
Maybe Tai Solarin University can answer.
Yes, I can.
Just start talking.
Well, the next step is to advance our project, to get more machineries for our production, and in order to have a high production for capacity that can meet up sustainable developmental goals and reduce the rate of period poverty.
Thank you.
Awesome. And I bet 500 euros will help on all the steps that are about to come. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much, and greetings to you guys. Stay safe and hope to see you soon. All right? Take good care. Bye. Guys, from Mannheim, Hannah and Jakob, please don't go anywhere, because we would like to take, let's say, a little deep dive into your project as well and learn about another German project coming from Enactus team Bayreuth, also from Germany. I don't know if they're there already. Jan Schulteis and Jakob Neugebauer from the Asante Sana project should be there. And goodbye to you guys from Nigeria. So Jan and Jakob should be there. Are there? Are they? Oh, that's wild.
So Jan and Jakob should be there.
There you are.
Oh, that's wild.
Okay. Okay. While you guys try to fix the camera, I just want to say that it really is too bad that you can't be here with us today because, you know, I talked about the pandemic and you guys were supposed to be here in the studio today. But like I said in the beginning, you know, we have to be very careful. And due to Corona, we are being forced to leave you guys at home, which meant you had to stay at home. Anyways, Hannah Maurer and Jakob Maurer from Mannheim, kudos to you. Congrats again. Hey, very good job on a great idea. You made it into the top 10. The Moufons project, 6th place in the end, 500 euros. That's not too bad, right?
Yeah, we're really honored and grateful for that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, you've been the creative ones. And as I understand it, your project goes back a while, right? I mean, you guys started in what, 2017?
Yes, we've been developing our version for 4 years now.
Awesome. Okay, so keep up the good work. 6th place in the end. And you guys finally made it with your camera. What happened?
Yes, we are trying different backup versions now because our first version didn't work out, so we now switched, and by switching now we were confused which camera we had finally.
Hey,
but now it's all fine.
It works perfectly fine. We can see you and we can hear you, so everything's good. Jan Schulteis, Jakob Neugebauer, you are representing Enactus team Bayreuth, and I see the team behind you as well, which is awesome, and the Asante Sana project. And what you do, as I understand it, you are building basically a huge, let's say, intercultural network aiming at supporting local artists, right? I mean, Asante Sana, what's the idea behind your project?
Yeah, the idea of Asante Sana is to appreciate the work of African artists. We started our project in East Africa, and yeah, our mission is in our name. Asante Sana is Kiswahili, and it means yeah, thanks to the art, and that's what we are doing. We are appreciating the art, and we helping the artists to make their step to Europe and find new possibilities to earn their revenues.
And we can't deny that we are in the middle of a pandemic. Does that fact has slowed your work down at all? I mean, have you had difficulties lately?
Should we answer? I mean, for our project, it's the case that we started during the pandemic. So, I mean, we don't know really work life or, besides the pandemic. And maybe part of our project is also the pandemic, that this was the starting point. I mean, we had the artists that struggled with poverty and difficulties to sell their artworks, and that's where we entered, and so enabled also artists to pay their bills and also let their children go to school.
How about you guys in Mannheim? Same problems, different situation? How did things work out for you?
Yeah, of course, it's also difficult for us. We also have like a similar situation because of course, Togo is not a country next door to Germany, so the problem with the distance was always there. But nevertheless, because of the pandemic, we were not able, for example, to travel to Togo to get the people, get to know the people better we work with. And sometimes we can experience the difficulties resulting from that because two groups of people from two different cultures. It's not always easy if you cannot meet in person and maybe get to know the other side a little bit better.
Right. Two great teams from Germany. Guys, all the best. Thank you so much for participating, and see you soon. Stay safe, all right? Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's continue to watch some more 77-second films as Action with Africa continues, ladies and gentlemen. These are the number 5 and number 4 spots. We're getting close all the way to the top.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
$2 per day is the daily life of 38% of Senegalese. What a contradiction when we know the abundance of its natural biodiversity. At Enactus ESP, we took action through Mannheim, which means we can.
It aims to enhance the natural resources of Casamance by empowering women to fight poverty. One project, two targets, one goal, women empowerment. In Niagis, we met a woman with a strong entrepreneurial desire. We helped her to create a business with 29 other women. Then, we trained them to produce and sell 20 products. In Sareo Bajega, we found a small dairy processing company. We enabled them to reduce the processing time from 24 hours to 8 hours and increase the shelf life from 1 week to 1 month. This training allowed them to survive the pandemic crisis. From 1 to 45 women processors in Niagis. From a strong gender inequality to a business with 20 empowered women in Sarajevo. We have come a long way. We could talk about the $21,000 of revenues. But what's more important than changing others' life? We are Enactus ESP. Empowering our society is our priority.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
One might ask, what is Ubuntu? Let's use the Sustainable Development Goals to demonstrate it. Our beneficiaries believe that agriculture is the most suitable mechanism to break the chains of poverty, unemployment, and inequality. However, they had inadequate skills to improve their livelihood. We had to act. Ubuntu Social Enterprise uses a multi-stakeholder approach to deliver 3 pillars. Agricultural education, where we provide accredited agricultural courses and learnerships. Farming practices, where we equip our beneficiaries with innovative farming methods. In the last pillar, business development, beneficiaries are taught basic business management skills, financial literacy, and marketing. In the last year, we mentored over 100 businesses, offered 191,000 rands worth of learnership stipends, with all 20 learners receiving employment this year. With 54% of all our beneficiaries being women, Ubuntu Social Enterprise, education, equity, and empowerment.
Great achievement for both teams, as the 5th place in the 77-second film challenge goes to L'École Supérieure Polytechnique from Senegal. And congrats to the Enactus team from the University of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. And I saw you guys cheering when you found out that you're in the top 10. Hey, it's so good to see you guys. You're laughing now. That's awesome. Okay. Hey, I can see you. I hope you can hear me too. And I hope we can hear you. Please share with the rest of the world, what are your next steps within your project?
Hello, everyone. We are pleased to be part of this competition and to making it part of the top 4. It's really a great pleasure. For the project Ubuntu Social Enterprise, one thing about our country and our people is that they have a natural asset, which is land. And it's part of our mission to feed into the value chain, firstly, starting with the people who were on the learnerships to get employment, and then now looking at secondary purchasing of what the farmers are producing, not only supplying tomatoes in the market, but making tomato juice and manufacturing products that can be appreciated by the market.
And we really appreciate you guys participating in this great initiative. Thank you so much, and greetings to South Africa.
Thank you. Correct.
All right, people, what a great event we've been having so far, right? More great ideas, of course, coming up here in a minute. But first, let us meet one of the judges of Action with Africa. He's representing a German development agency, the GIZ, the Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit. I was really looking forward to this because I could talk German, at least for like 1 second. So that was awesome. From the Pan-African University, Jean-Paul Affana is with us. Jean-Paul, hey there.
Hi, good afternoon.
So good to see you. Jean-Paul, GIZ, 3, let's say, very important letters when it comes to international cooperation for sustainable development, obviously, and international education work. What exactly is the GIZ and what is its focus?
I think that's definitively a very good question, and thank you for that question. GIZ stands for Deutsche Gesellschaft für internationale Zusammenarbeit. So it is a public benefit federal enterprise acting as a development cooperation agency whose vision and long-term goal aim to shape and, of course, to shape a future worth living around the world. We do that by providing tailor-made, cost-efficient, and effective services for sustainable development through development cooperation. GIZ has over 50 years of experience in a wide areas of a variety of areas, including economic development, employment promotion, energy and the environment, education, youth and women empowerment, as well as security. And the diverse expertise of GIZ makes it work with a wide range of partners, the German, European Union institutions, the United Nations, private sector, and other countries. To finish, we also work with civil society, actors, research institutions to really foster successful interaction between development policy and other policy fields and areas of activity. It's very important to mention that our main commissioning party is the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, and I was very happy to see that BMZ is actively involved in supporting the work of Enactus. And the commissioning parties and cooperation partners place their trust in GIZ, and we work with them to generate ideas for political, social, and economic change, to develop those into concrete plans and to implement them with diverse stakeholders. And of course, we count the Sustainable Development Goals under the United Nations.
Right. And then, Jean-Paul, we talked about the Pan-African University. How does it engage with young entrepreneurs?
A very good question as well. And I would like to quickly start with what is actually the Pan-African University. In 2008, the African Union Commission decided to create the Pan-African as an institution designed to lead in quality teaching and applied research and to contribute to Africa's social and economic development. As a continental network university that contributes to advance Africa's Agenda 2063, PAO, which is the short version of Pan-African University, offers master degree, PhD to young people, young Africans who graduate from its 4 established institutes across Africa. And this includes institutes in Kenya, Nigeria, Cameroon, Algeria, and in the coming months in South Africa as well. Since 2011, GIZ works closely with the African Union Commission to support the Pan-African University and its Institute for Water and Energy Sciences, including climate change, PAWES, which is based in Algeria. The program of GIZ, which is called here in the context of our exchange, the Pan-African University Program, aims to improve the university role as a model for higher education and quality research in Africa, and to also enhance the promotion of youth entrepreneurship and youth employment amongst young graduates. So to go directly to your question, how is actually the Pan-African University supporting entrepreneurs? So through the support of GIZ provided to PAWES in Algeria, but also to other PAO institutes, we empower students and young graduates to become entrepreneurs, business leaders, and social innovators. We do that by providing them with skills development, capacity building, coaching, incubation that are all focusing on entrepreneurship and innovation. And GIZ has provided support to those institute focal point responsible for entrepreneurship so that they can deliver, they first receive trainings, new skills to promote youth entrepreneurship, and they can deliver that in the direction of young people to really develop their startup ideas and launch their project ideas to reduce poverty. Just briefly to finish on that, between 2014 and 2021, last year, for example, the PAWES Institute in Algeria has seen about 345 students who started their master degree, and the 333 students have graduated and obtained their master degree. And we really provide a lot of support to young leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs in Africa, also by empowering the entrepreneurship hubs across the institutes in Africa.
Great support from your side, Jean-Paul. Thank you for that. One quick one before we have to say goodbye already, Jean-Paul. I know this is your first Enactus event, right? As a judge, what are your impressions? How did you like it so far?
I was really impressed by the energy of the youth, for example. It's really it's unbelievable to see the kind of ideas young people can bring on board. the creativity, the intelligence that they have, the passion. And I was impressed by some of the ideas. I can just name a few. For example, how you manage to think about combining mosquito repellent with body lotion, because you have observed that in a continent like Africa, people use body lotion every day, especially in the evening after shower. And this is really a simple observation that can bring a concrete solution to fight and tackle an important problem as malaria in the continent. And I like this energy and this creativity of young people. And I do love the fact that Enactus is not only interested about ideas, but also interested about the implementation of these ideas to become concrete projects across the continent and even beyond, to solve and help improve the life of people. This is fantastic, and I do appreciate that GIZ is collaborating with Enactus on the Africa Action with Africa program, and I thank you for this opportunity to work with.
Thank you goes to you as well, Jean-Paul Affana. Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe, and hope to see you soon. Thanks for being part of Action with Africa. Jean-Paul, representing the GIZ. Thank you so much. Take care. All right, we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting very exciting now. The top 3 spots of the 77-second film challenge are just around the corner. Let's move on with the number 3 spot. Winning team is going to pop up here in a second. 2,500 euros, which is a lot of money on that side, go to the Enactus team, Durban University of Technology from South Africa. Congratulations, someone's happy. Awesome. 2,500 euros are going to your projects. Congrats on that. And of course, congrats on a great idea and a great project. How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. Hey, you've probably watched your film prior to this event. You've probably watched your film like 5,000 times. But this coming presentation, I promise, must be a special one, right?
It is indeed.
And to prove that I'm not lying, let's see here. This is, and I don't know if you can see this. Here's the certificate. Let's make it official. Action with Africa, 3rd place, kickoff award for South Africa, Durban University of Technology. There it is.
Thank you so much.
How's that? How's that? Okay, 3rd place for you guys. Thank you so much for your participation. I think it's time to watch the film now.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the whole.
Before the advent of COVID-19, pneumonia and diarrhea killed 1.4 million children each year, more than all other childhood illnesses combined. This is shocking, as some of these deaths could have been prevented by something as simple as hand washing. Yet, hotels in developing world discard approximately 5 million bars of used soap each day, further contributing to global warming and declining equality. Our response to these challenges was Phoenix Solution, an entity that manufactures soluble disinfectant from bar soaps that has been discarded by hotels. In order to diversify our product line, we also manufacture other virgin products such as dishwashing liquid and multi-purpose cleaner. Our innovation has created 9 sales agent jobs for young people, helping them to earn an average income of 4,000 Rand monthly. In the process, we have recycled 1,250 kilograms of soap, improved basic hygiene practices in 2 communities, and ran an awareness campaign that enlightened over 400 school learners on basic sanitation practices.
South African Enactus team, Durban University of Technology, number 3 of our 77-second film challenge. Congrats again, guys, and on a great achievement. There are so many people involved, not only in this initiative, but in the huge field of work of Enactus. Just to name a few, 37 countries are part of the network, about 1,000 800 university programs, around 72,000 student members annually, which is so impressive, and more than 550 corporate, organization, and individual partners, which is also very impressive, I guess. 10 African countries are part of the network already, among them Egypt and Eswatini. We are very happy to have received the following messages from Fatma Seri, President and CEO of Enactus Egypt, and Temalangeni Dlamini, I hope I got this right, Marketing and Communications Officer at Enactus Eswatini. Here are their personal greetings.
Hi, howdy, sawubona. My name is Temalangeni Dlamini. I am the Marketing and Communications Officer at Enactus in Eswatini, which is a tiny landlocked kingdom in Southern Africa. We as a country are so excited to be a part of the Action with Africa program because we know just how important initiatives like this one are in order to ensure that our teams continue to make a meaningful impact in the world. Thank you so much, Enactus, for this opportunity. Siyabonga.
I am Fatma Seri, country leader in Enactus Egypt. I helped in launching Enactus Egypt in 2004. I believe that Action with Africa is a very great opportunity for the African continent, and it's very enthusiastic for the teams as it helps in creating job opportunities, especially after the COVID-19 challenge. Thanks to GIZ and Enactus Germany.
Very kind words. Thank you so much to Egypt and Eswatini. We are ready for the number 2 spot in the 77-second film challenge. Who is it going to be? Let's find out. Now, who is taking the 2nd spot in our challenge, which also means who is going to take 5,000 euros into their project? The number 2 spot, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the Institute of Higher Commercial Studies of Carthage from Tunisia. Congratulations, and you are with us as well. Hey, good job, very good job. Congrats on a great idea, a great project, and as I said earlier, we have watch parties all over the place. This seems to be a watch party for real. Hey guys, very good job. I just mentioned it. 5,000 euros for your project. What does that mean to you?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We would like to really thank the GIZ. We are so honored. We are so grateful. This means a lot to us. Trusting our project and trying to make the agriculture sector thrive once again. We worked on creating a video that meets the different criteria of the competition. Reaching the 2nd place among all these inspiring projects can only make us proud and reflect our very hard work dedicated to ensure a better life for breeders. And as our mission is to create the difference, we will work on improving our project and reaching better ranks. Because we are Enactus Tunisia, and together we transform basic needs into business opportunities.
Awesome. And as we did earlier, let's make this official. This is your certificate, 2nd place, Action with Africa, Kickoff Award for you guys, going to Tunisia. Thank you so much. And now it's time to watch your film. Congrats again.
You could be larger than life.
Across the Middle East and North Africa's regions, and specifically in Tunisia, agriculture is no longer sufficient in feeding our expanding demography. In fact, 50% of pasture fields have decreased through the last decade. Farmers sought refuge in concentrated forage to feed livestock. However, we witnessed an increase by 200% in its price. This problem was enhanced by the pandemic, which has worsened the situation, pushing breeders to abandon their activities. After long hours of hard work, we came up with an innovative solution, UFeed. UFeed is the first national concentrated forage made with 100% local ingredients. Our product substitutes high-priced imported soy and corn and valorizes discarded dates, offering the same nutritional values with nearly 3 times more crude fiber. To sum up, UFeed is a balanced nutritional diet and 30% cheaper than the average product, a solution both affordable and efficient. To ensure the sustainability and the scalability of our project, a corporation Foundation Ingbilitus is the actual project holder. By switching to our product, we made each of the 300 farmers save $85 per month. We created 5 job opportunities, generated a revenue of more than $2,500 in just 3 months, and addressed 8 SDGs.
Again, kudos to you guys. 5,000 euros go to our second spot holder, to Tunisia. And at this point, we are very happy to hear some more kind words. This time, they are coming from Robyn Schreyer Fehrman, President and Chief Executive Officer at Enactus Global.
I'm so sorry that I can't be with you live today, but I send you all my best wishes as we kick off Action with Africa. In my first 5 months as Enactus President and CEO, I have been so deeply inspired by the passion, innovation, and hard work of our students, and the commitment of our entire global network to prepare the next generation of leaders needed to achieve our collective vision of a better, more sustainable world for all. As we launch this new initiative, Enactus is particularly grateful for the partnership with BMZ. Thank you. Thank you also to the Enactus teams, country leaders, and judges for all of your efforts during the initial 77-second film challenge. I'm looking forward to the winner announcement and sending you all good luck. And as we prepare for the Action with Africa challenge in the year ahead, I am cheering you on.
Thank you so much, Robyn Schreyer Fehrman. Of course, the presentation of our #1 spot of the 77-second film challenge is coming our way. But first, I have guests. I'm very happy to have Mr. Oliver Faber with me, Managing Director at Enactus Germany. Thank you so much for your time, Oliver. And Tobias Dada is here as well, Project Leader of Action with Africa. So good to see you. Great ideas we've seen so far, right? I mean,
Yeah.
just watching the enthusiasm and those guys, just cheering and being happy about the fact, that they're part of the top 10 is just awesome. How did you like the films?
So first of all, I have to say thank you to all Enactus teams for this contribution and this great video content. I'm so excited, and I'm really impressed. And to be honest, I'm proud to see what Enactus teams achieved in Africa so far.
Oliver, the BMZ, and we've talked about it earlier, has been extremely supportive so far. Looking at Action with Africa, the support from the ministry must be a huge one for you guys, right?
Yes, I'm so happy that we make this project together with the BMZ and the GIZ. They are strong partners, very strong partners for us, and they enable us to carry out this project.
Right.
Yeah?
Right. Awesome. And this obviously is an ongoing project. We are kicking off the Action with Africa challenge today. How will Action with Africa continue, and what are the major goals?
Yeah, so maybe let's have a look to the goals of this project. So we want to create new and sustainable jobs above the minimum wage. We want to activate the civil society that includes private people, small business, and big companies. Support the post-COVID recovery to manage the economic, social, and ecological impacts. And last but not least, to realize positive SDG impact. But I can imagine that the teams are now very curious about what is in for their project in the second round of this project. And as you can see on the next slide, please, the total funding for the team projects will be $240,000. So let me repeat, $240,000 as a funding money for teams. And we decided that this amount will be distributed among 24 teams. So a lot of teams will have the opportunity to win the money, but that's not all. As we mentioned earlier, we also have private partners. And WILO Foundation and WILO SE support the project in the subcategory water. And will also award special prizes for water projects. So you have a double win opportunity, not only with the BMZ, GIZ, also with WILO. And we are in strong talkings with other companies to support other subcategories, for example, energy and agriculture. But now I think we have a video from our partner WILO, and maybe we can have a look on it.
Hey, I'm used to watching film in this event, so let's watch another one.
Dear Enactus community, warm greetings from my side as well. The WILO Group is a worldwide leading premium supplier of pumps and pump systems for building services, water management and the industrial sector. With innovative solutions, we move water in an intelligent, efficient and climate-friendly manner. Founded in 1872, we are delighted to celebrate WILO's 150th anniversary this year. The United Nations 2030 Agenda provides the framework for the strategy and daily work of the WILO Foundation. Through its social commitment, the Foundation promotes welfare and unity around the world. In this context, our motto, empowering young people, plays a central role. We are convinced that the Enactus race, Action with Africa, will inspire many young people and win future enactees to assume responsibility and to promote sustainability as well as climate protection measures across borders. That is why the WILO Foundation and the WILO Group are glad to support Enactus teams by mentoring, and we are proud to be part of the Enactus family. Water is not only an elementary part of life, it is also a human right. The COVID-19 pandemic shows once more that clean water and sanitation have an important impact on people's health. One of our most important sustainability goals until 2025 is to give 100 million people a better access to clean water. As a proud partner of the Enactus World Cup, One Race, Four Oceans, and national cups in India and Germany, we are convinced that the new race, Action with Africa, is a unique opportunity to promote the African Enactus community. WILO already believes since many years in the African continent, being one of only 2% of the German companies which are active in Africa. We are convinced that Enactus teams have the power to work on relevant sustainable solutions for a better life. That is why WILO is going to boost this initiative by providing WILO Excellence Awards for Enactus teams, focusing on the resource water as one of their key topics. The WILO Excellence Award offers Enactus teams to win unique insights into WILO as a digital pioneer, to challenge their projects and meet with the WILO management in Africa. In addition to a fruitful know-how exchange, we offer a virtual tour through our brand new WILO Smart Factory headquarters in Germany and the possibility to take part in WILO Academy programs and mentoring workshops. Our WILO family in Germany and Africa and our water experts are eager to get to know your project ideas, approaches, and to meet you soon.
Thank you so much to WILO on behalf of everyone here in the studio, of course. Tobias, I would like to sum it up at this point. What's going to be next on the agenda? Please guide us through.
Yeah, so we have a lot of points that are still open, and we're looking ahead of on a very exciting timeline. So first of all, the registrations for the Action with Africa Challenge start today. So that means if you are an interested team and you want to make a chance of winning in part of the prize money, then you can sign up on Enactus Plus. There's a landing page for the Action with Africa Challenge. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter so we can keep you posted with all the updates about our project that will come up in the near future, because you see that the next spot is the 1st of March. There we will have the full criteria release. We still need a little bit of more time to make up all the details for the whole project, but make sure to register today or in the upcoming days, so you will have some time to sign up. So after the full criteria release, you have the time to prepare your project, to prepare all the submission documents, and then to submit by the 31st of July. And in August, we will do the judging. And after the judging, we have a top 24 and a top 12, where the top 12 will proceed to the shortlisted pitches, and we're really happy to and really excited to announce that we're planning to host a live pitch event with the top 12 teams at the local venue on the 29th of September. So that will be a really great occasion just to meet the other faces. Then in October, we have to do the audits, so that right for the Enactus World Cup 2022, we're ready with announcing the winners and the top 24 and the top 12.
Thank you so much, Tobias, for all the homework. It's fun homework. So
still some work to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you guys got pen and paper out and put everything down. That's almost all the info we need, except one. What are the participation requirements? Because I'm sure there are some.
Exactly. So first, above all teams around the globe are invited to join. So that is a crucial requirement. And, well, that's a crucial chance for everyone, actually, not a requirement. And the requirement then is that the teams and the teams must have a project that is realized in Africa, that is operating in Africa. And if your team is not from Africa, so actually coming from outside of the continent, then you need to have a local partnership requirement. And, well, that's for us. Actually, we're supposed to see a PowerPoint here.
There it is.
Yes, exactly. And, well, you see the first spot again, and you need a proof of concept, so that's important. Well, if you're from outside, you need a local partner. And we're happy to announce that we will have an opportunity for 3 projects from non-Enactus countries, which are so far in scope Namibia, Togo, and Algeria, in connection with the Pan-African University, to join our Action with Africa challenge as well.
There you go. Thank you so much, Tobias Dada, Oliver Faber. What a great effort on a great project. Thank you so much, and thank you for letting me be part of it as well. That's a huge honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Florian. Thank you very much.
And see you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. This is the moment we have all been waiting for. We've seen the number 10 to number 2 spots of the 77-second film challenge. It all comes down to this one film, to this one idea, to this one project. This is the number 1 spot of the 77-second film challenge. And, ladies and gentlemen, this is huge. 7,000 euros are going to this amazing project. You want to know, right? Hey, I could do this. I have some time. I could do this forever. No. The winner of the 77-second film challenge is the Asante Sana project from the University of Bayreuth, Germany. And guys, this is really big. As I said, 7,000 euros are coming your way to keep the project going, of course, and take it to the next level. There it is. Guys, congratulations. Very good job. Make sure the laptop doesn't fall again. Is that an extra, let's say, special push to intensify, maybe even speed up the project now? I mean, 7,000, that's huge, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's so huge. It will help us so much to do our campaigns this year, to get in touch with more people with the art, to do events, to go into pop-up stores and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it will be a big game changer for us. Thank you very, very much. And maybe then we also get the opportunity to really visit our artists and get to know them personally. So yeah, that will be great.
Well, thank you again for your participation. Great achievement, 7,000 euros. And of course, you guys are probably ready to celebrate. We are ready to watch the #1 film, which is yours. Here it comes.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out.
80% of Tanzanian cotton is exported unprocessed. This means little value creation, no new jobs are generated.
East African artists have limited access to international markets. Since the outbreak of the pandemic, they and their families live on the edge of poverty.
2 completely different problems at first glance, but one solution. Asante Sana.
We distribute East African paintings in Germany and have created an attractive fashion brand around the art. Those new revenue streams generated around $15,000 for our artists. Hundreds of artists will be protected from poverty and get empowered for the good of their families and social societies.
Moreover, Asante Sanaa uses East African textiles to create new jobs in the local industry. Our shirts are fairly produced with organic cotton. We contribute to a positive change towards responsible production and better working conditions.
Sales of more than $50,000 in our first year have proven excellent synergies between the East African art and textile sector. So far, we have given 50 creative people a new perspective. Hundreds of artists, tailors, and their whole industries will experience better living conditions through decent economic growth. We empower the African creators of tomorrow. Asante Sanaa.
Here it is, Asante Sanaa. I mean, part of the project. I like it. It's kind of fresh, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's nice, right? Yeah. So I got a hoodie right here. Asante Sanaa. Congratulations again. A great effort. Oh, you got another one. Awesome. Who's this from?
We also have shirts here, so shirts.
Very good. Very nice project. And like I said, enjoy the moment. A great achievement. Hope to see you guys soon, live and in person. And good luck on the way, to make this even bigger. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you for the grant.
I just heard, I've got an in-ear here, and I just heard that our friends from the Institute of Higher Commercial Studies of Carthage, you remember, the second place? They're not online anymore. If you guys hear this, please come back, because I would like to talk to you again. So if you have the time, please come back and join us here. Remember how I was talking about an extra award that we are giving out, and that might have to do something with you guys. Klaus, Peter, how did you like it so far? That's great.
Great. I mean, look at that energy.
Yeah.
This is what we all need in order to make that world a better place.
And we were actually talking about it earlier, prior to this event. And Klaus, Peter, you said, just wait, for the energy that will come across. And I totally see what you've been saying now. So
okay,
it's been great.
So you are convinced now?
What's that?
You are convinced now that Enactus
I'm very
is something
convinced.
good?
I'm very convinced. So thank you for sharing.
Good.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Okay. Hey, you guys heard me. There you are.
Hey, good.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining back in, because we have something very special at this point, and I don't know if you guys saw the opening, because I said in the beginning, we are giving out an extra award today. And this extra award goes to you. That's surprising, right? Awesome. Hey, you are receiving the additional award for the best African Enactus team, which means, and I only see 3 of you, which means, and please listen carefully, because this is so awesome. 4 project members are invited to travel to the capital of Germany. You guys are going to Berlin. And this also includes, and this is part of the travel, part of your experience will be a visit of the BMZ, the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development. So you guys are traveling to Germany, which is awesome. So congratulations, and please write a postcard.
We cannot hear you.
We don't hear you, but I'm pretty sure you said something like, "Thank you so much. We're happy."
Thank you. Thank you very
Now
much.
we hear you.
I
Okay.
would like to thank you very much. This is really awesome.
Congratulations.
That's
So
really surprising.
safe travels and have fun. All right. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. Some more energy.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, and that pretty much wraps it up. Klaus-Peter Meier, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming up with a great event. Keep it up, and hope to see you soon. You're happy, right?
I'm very happy, but can I say something?
You can say everything.
Not me. You have seen how many people are necessary in order to make Action with Africa work.
Right.
And I would like to thank most of them. I would like to thank all the teams for their engagement, their passion, their energy in order to drive the project forward. I would like to thank the 90 judges out of 11 countries who spent their time in order to make it work. And last but not least, I think we need to say thank you to the BMZ and the GIZ to say thank you for the trust, and I'm quite sure you will be impressed by what students around the world can do in Africa. The number of projects, hopefully in the final round in September, will be much bigger and the impact stronger. We're just started. I'm looking forward to a true global competition. And to be honest, Action with Africa, in my view, the best is still to come. To sum it up, we have seen today true energy, we have seen true passion and engagement for others. Something this world urgently needs. Thank you to all involved.
Thank you so much, Klaus-Peter. And that wraps up today's event. But like you said, Action with Africa is far from being over. Thank you to all the guests, to everyone who participated and made this such a great event from my side as well. Good luck to all the teams in the next round, obviously. For further information, make sure to visit action-with-africa.com. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you so much for the great energy. It was a great pleasure. I am Flo Ambrosius. Hope to see you soon. Bye. And now I'm going to put on this one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. You're welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be alive.